Have you ever noticed a man walk into a room and without saying a single word, every head turns toward him? Here's the hard truth. Nearly 98% of women aren't drawn in by just looks, wealth, or forced charm. What actually pulls them in is something far deeper, and most men don't even realize what it is. I'll tell you about someone I met during a quiet retreat in the mountains. His name was Marcus. Nothing flashy about him at all. He wore plain clothes, barely spoke, and never tried to prove himself. Yet somehow he stood out. Every woman there noticed him, not because he was pushing for attention, but because he didn't need to. He carried himself with calmness, quiet confidence, and an energy that couldn't be shaken. That's when it hit me. He was living by something powerful. Stoicism, and not the stiff, outdated kind. I mean the raw kind. Real self-control, power that doesn't need words, strength without putting on a show. The type that pulls people in without them even knowing why. See, most men today make the mistake of trying way too hard. They want approval, recognition, validation. But here's what's never told to them. When you stop needing all that, your presence becomes 10 times more magnetic. And that's exactly what Stoicism teaches. It's about staying calm while the world around you is chaos. It's about not chasing, not begging, not proving. Women don't care about perfect looks or constant flattery. What really draws them in is emotional steadiness. They're naturally attracted to men who are centered, present, and in control of themselves. That kind of energy speaks louder than any smooth words or material display ever could. When you stop overanalyzing, stop reacting to every little thing, and stop searching for someone to complete you, you change completely. Your whole demeanor shifts. You say less, but your silence has weight. You become the type of man who isn't shaken by rejection, by quiet moments, or by life's storms. And that is rare. That is powerful. That's what nearly every woman senses deep down, even if she can't put it into words. She doesn't want a man who relies on her to feel whole. She wants a man who already is whole. And here's the thing. It's not about faking it. It's not some trick or pickup tactic. It's about who you really are when nobody's watching. Ask yourself, are you proud of yourself? Can you stand alone without feeling like something is missing? That's the real test. Because when you genuinely stop caring about outside approval, that's exactly when it starts flowing toward you. You stop chasing attention, and instead, attention starts finding you. Think about this. Real attraction isn't built on being loud or showy. It's built on being centered. Imagine being so steady that nothing throws you off balance. Not her emotions, not a rough day, not silence. You're simply there, calm, solid, unshaken. And far from boring, that's magnetic. Live this way long enough, and people will start sensing something different about you. They won't be able to explain it, but they'll feel it. That's the quiet strength Stoicism creates. So here's the truth you were never told. If you want to be irresistible, stop chasing it. Instead, become the kind of man who's perfectly fine with or without anyone's validation. In a world full of noise, the man who is silent, strong, and calm, that's the one people remember. Women don't crave the man begging for approval. They crave the man who doesn't need it. And that man can be you. You're still watching because you recognize it, don't you? That quiet strength, that truth you've always known deep down. Now it's time to live it, not to impress anyone else, but for yourself. And once you do, you'll never find yourself chasing again.